that there was fascist activity on campus.
Louder. Leave in a bit, guys. You can't hear. Get a bit closer.
Not too close.
Okay. It was brought to my attention in late January that there was fascist activity on campus. We went through all the right channels and reported to the SU. Initially, it was just stickers, and I was interviewed by the BOR about them. 2 months later, I found this BOR article linked on a white supremacist website with members of National Action talking about how they have turned up to our events, monitor our Facebook page, and intend to recruit on our campus. I was absolutely terrified. My name was on this website, which includes not just members of National Action, but neo-Nazis from the UK and across Europe. Not only did this website include my name, but also include threats to take action on campus. Again, I went to the SU about this, feeling totally unprotected and unsafe on our campus. Despite the severity of the matter, the university were hesitant at best to act. I was informed that the university has taken action about this issue, but I have not been told what, despite numerous requests. I find it very difficult to get in contact with the university, and their responses, or lack thereof, made it seem as though they were protecting neo-Nazi students rather than the many students affected by fascist activity. Warwick University is scared of their reputation being damaged. They don't want to act because they do not want to draw attention to the fact that there is a neo-Nazi on their campus and that they haven't reacted. They would much rather cover this up and pretend like it isn't happening. Warwick University is the most international campus in the UK, and the presence of a fascist group on campus would be detrimental to their reputation and income. Despite the imminent threat to many students on campus, the university did not deem it severe enough to even issue a statement. We were told not to respond to the press for our own protection. Yet the university was unwilling to remove this individual from campus, which would have been the action that would have protected us the most. Now, with the media attention on Warwick University, it is under pressure to respond. It cannot cover this up anymore. The only way to get this university to react is to threaten its reputation. The university cares more about its reputation than its students. We demand the university issue a statement reassuring students that it will do all possible to protect from fascist threats, to explicitly state that it is committed to anti-fascism, and to provide more support for minority students. We are the only modern university in the top 10, and we are founded on principles of diversity, inclusion and tolerance, which the university are not adhering to today. The university needs to change. As a minority student, I do not feel safe at this university, knowing that despite very real threats to its own students, it refuses to act appropriately. This entire year has opened up my eyes to the incredible amount of racism at this university. I've come under an immense hostility for just pointing out that racism exists. I've come under investigation for pointing out racism by the student union. I've been forced to quit societies because of it. Warwick has a general atmosphere of ignorance to racism and other oppressions. The fact that neo-Nazi students think they can recruit on our campus shows that there is a climate which allows for casual racism and ignorance. It is no mistake that National Action chose to target Warwick for members. Racism is alive and well on our campus. We need to take a stand against this. Students who call out racism and anti-Semitism at best face dismissal and at worst hostility. Warwick University needs to do more to educate its students on oppression and intolerance. We won't stand for this any longer. We demand action. We demand a university that protects its students and is actively anti-fascist. We demand a university which promotes equality, diversity and tolerance and takes action when someone threatens that. We demand a university where every student and staff member feels safe. We demand a university environment in which casual and structural racism, anti-Semitism and homophobia are not allowed. We stand together united in solidarity.